Welcome to the first episode of the rebooted Holiday Tracker. We are back with a different format, but are still here to keep you ahead of all the holiday hoopla and emotions, so you can feel on top of all the challenges of the holiday season. We are still figuring out the best way to present the holiday information to you, so we are going to try a few things out in order to get into a rhythm, and hopefully things will clear up the more we go along. In years past, you would see a map of our local area highlighting the intensity of the holiday season in the Connecticut area, where we are located, as well as some special features detailing some special things about the holiday season that are causing issues. While I do like the mapping idea, and I want to incorporate a lot of those ideas into our discussions, I feel we need to expand and explore more national happenings. We are going to try to focus on getting ahead of current holiday events and trends to keep you aware of how to avoid and handle them. So I think a great way to start off this season is by discussing the pre-holiday season. That's what we're in now. What is that, you might ask? Well, we are here to let you know. We usually consider the official holiday season to be the time between Black Friday and Christmas Day itself. This is the time when things are officially the most intense and the most sufferable. It is the time to officially watch out for intense emotional surprises and Christmas takeover, as well as the deepest depression type events. However, you have probably noticed that we can still see some of the effects of the holiday season even before Thanksgiving. This is what we like to call the pre-holiday season. The pre-holiday season is defined as the period after Halloween, but before Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Halloween generally serves as a buffer to prevent the holiday season from overreaching into even earlier in the year. So what do we actually observe during this time of pre-holiday season? Well, we tend to see most of the stores and establishments go and fully decorate for the holiday season and get their official promotional campaigns underway. This is the time when we get to see the theme that a company or establishment is going for. An example of this is Foot Locker, and they're using a slogan called Light Up the Holidays, and they're trying to tone things down or emotionalize it and make it feel all Christmas cool, not cool. Things start getting really oppressive in the beverage world too, as Dunkin' completely does their stores over for the holidays and serves all their beverages in a cup with their holiday mode on slogan. We also have Starbucks doing the same thing as well, even with the cups, integrating it with all the typicalness of that chain as they have to keep up with the religious oppression and backlash that they faced in 2015. You can also start seeing homes putting up holiday decorations, especially when it gets warmer out. This is especially true for the more over-the-top types of holiday people who like to think they're cool and crazy emotional. So Holiday Tracker actually went out to some of the stores, and we saw stores doing all their holiday decorations, and we're going to show you a little bit what we saw out in the holiday season. And starting with Target, the typical store, they were showcasing all the ways typicals that it can integrate the antisocial with their validity this holiday season, adding to some of this emotional turbulence. The at-home store is trying to annoy us with huge signs and blow-ups that'll cause the neighborhood envy as neighbors try to compete for the tackiest house, and just they're the types of people that make those homeowners really intense, these huge blow-ups and everything. Of course, if you're into the movie scene, Hallmark already pushing the holiday movies out even earlier, even before Halloween, which is making huge waves with those moved-on millennials who don't care to be cool, but settle down with small towns, families. So here at Holiday Tracker, let's break it all down for you. What are we seeing? Starting off with commercialism. This is the primary driver of the pre-holiday season. This is fueled by all the capitalistic intentions. They're trying to get people to spend more, go out, try to make them think, it's all cool, we're going to have fun for the holidays, it's happy, all that stuff. This is seen most often in stores, and even when it comes to music and media. You'll see the television landscape. They got the ads. This adds to the trouble, adds to all sorts of issues. It's filtered with television ads showcasing. They like to be subtle too. It's a subtle way to get people to spend a lot more money. Moving on to religion. This is usually not too bad during the pre-holiday season, as much more of the religious stuff tends to be during the official holiday season, Advent, though churches, keep watching out. They may be preparing or advertising their holiday activities. Emotional, and here at Holiday Tracker, we like to keep you above the emotions. While probably a bit lower than the commercialism element, there still can be some emotions that are present during this time. This will mainly come from everyone getting hyped up for the season, being overly festive, though usually things tend to stay concrete emotionally. However, it's important to watch for some of those more abstract emotions potentially showing up, especially when we come to Thanksgiving festivities. So keep an eye out on that. It's not all good. So as you can see, the pre-holiday season has started and activity is certainly ramping up out there. This period is defined as a transformation overall when it comes to, going from that normal, structured, concrete time into the holiday chaos as everything increases, and in some cases, when the actual holiday season starts, we are already burnt out. A fun fact, the pre-holiday season is different from what we call the trackable holiday season. The trackable holiday season we consider to begin at Christmas in July, and then go to this pre-holiday season, and that can explain why you can see some activity happening even before Halloween. Though the pre-holiday season seems to be starting sooner and sooner, so be on the lookout. Well, I hope you enjoyed our first episode of this rebooted holiday tracker, and hopefully we can get on a flow throughout the rest of the holiday season and beyond to bring the right updates to you. So make sure to like and subscribe, as well as comment to give us feedback on some of the things you liked, and also perhaps how we can improve, something you want to see, and together we can get through everything of the holiday season.